everybody. This is Riley Solomon with CFSB Investments, and we wanted to touch base today on building an investment portfolio over time. So it's never too soon or too late to begin building that investment portfolio. And a simple way to start doing that is a concept called compounding. So compounding is interest earning on top of interest over time. And that's like a snowball that continues to grow as it rolls downhill. Compounding provides the potential for your money to grow by reinvesting those investment earnings over time. You know, it's a basic model for growth potential, and the more you invest, the greater the opportunities to create long-term value. Let's take a look at a couple of hypothetical examples to illustrate this point. A couple of examples to illustrate this point. So if you invest $1,000 at age 20 and do not add anything to that principal, but instead rely upon a 7.2% annual earnings growth, you would end up with $32,000 by the time you were 70 years old. So same principal amount, same rate of return, but however, if you wait until you are 30 to invest that same $1,000 that earns 7.2% annually, you would end up with only $16,000 at the age of 70, a decrease of 50%. Okay, so finally, if you invest that same $1,000, age 20, earning 7.2% annually, but let's say this time we're contributing $83 a month, at age 70, you would have $465,000. Now, of course, this is a hypothetical scenario, so the results could vary based on the investments that you have, but at a 7.2% rate of return, you'd be looking at just over $400,000. Another tool that we can use to calculate the impact of this compounding over time is the rule of 72. So what the rule of 72 does is gives us an estimate of how long it will take for your investment to double. So how it works, take the number 72 and divide that by the annual rate of return for an investment. The answer is the approximate number of years it would take to double your investment's value, assuming that fixed rate of return. So as a quick example, so let's say you earn 9% annually. So we're gonna take 72, divide that by 9, and that's gonna give you 8. So that is 8 years to double the value of your investment. Now, of course, please note, rule of 72 is just a mathematical concept, and it's not going to guarantee investment results, and it's not going to function either as a predictor of how an investment's going to perform on there. It's just an approximation to give us an idea about a targeted rate of return. Of course, investments are subject to fluctuating returns, and there's not going to be any assurance that any investment's going to double in value. So yeah, guys, using compounding interest and then maybe using the rule 72 as well, these are all going to work together to come up with a long-term strategy for maintaining your portfolio. And what that's going to do is going to help you emotionally ride out the short-term effects of sharp market swings, kind of like how we saw in March of 2020 last year when COVID first took hold in the country. So having those tools in place and having a good idea of what we're looking for long-term in a portfolio can help you ride those waves. So in closing, thanks for watching our video, and if any of the information is interesting to you or you'd like further clarification on it, please feel free to reach out to us in CFSB Investments. All of our information will be on the next slide here.